Strings of fate tremble. Guild hunters awaken once more. Gildan mist gathers. Guild blood pulses. Calling forth the fearless. In the hunt for hallowed riches, the greatest threat may not be monsters. The fallen forfeit all. The law is simple, yet merciless. Will you return triumphant, or become another offering?
Hey everybody, my name is Lich K. Arthas. I'm a streamer and a huge fan of Mistfall Hunter. I've been following it for over 2 years through the different playtest updates, and I'm super excited and honored to be joining all of you today with the Mistfall Hunter Dev team for today's Dev Hangout, and we've got some big news for you guys today. Just a reminder, Mistfall Hunter launches July 30th at 0100 UTC on PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. This is a game you will not want to miss. And I am honored to join you today with my partner, the handsome and great game director of Mistfall Hunter, How are you doing?
Hi. Hello, Lich. Hello, everyone. I'm Hao. I'm the game director of Mistfall Hunter. Yeah, it's great to be back with you all again.
Yes, the last time I spoke with you was actually in Seattle at PAX West, this time about a year ago, and the game has come such a far way since then. What can you tell us about how the dev team's been holding up in the past year?
We've definitely kept everyone waiting for a while. During the first reveal trailer in mid-July, a lot of players told us we've only got a glimpse of Polam and Shield. We want to see more. And during the past year, we've developing new classes, new maps, and also in the launch version, we have our Wither Knight new weapon, Polearm and Shield. So today, I would like to share some incredible content that we've been saving for a while. Not just the new weapons, we'll introduce the coming new cosmetics and new contents. I know everyone has been waiting for a long time. Also, today we'll answer some of the trendy questions and complaints from our community. So I know everyone is waiting and excited for more. So let's go.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I'm just going to say it. I personally am super excited and curious about the new polearm and shield for the Wither Knight. What kind of weapon is it? Please tell us more about it.
Polearm Shield is mainly designed to be a semi-support class, and it carries control and block skills. It remains the Thorn Guide and burst damage combo of Wither Knight, and it can revive teammates from far distance. So unlike previous classes, Polearm Shield has strong power in protecting your teammates.
That's awesome. I feel like this will provide a very unique and new play style for the Wither Knight. Usually before with the previous weapon, if you were in the middle of a team fight, it felt hard to distinguish what your role was compared to the other classes. However, now this will provide a lot more kind of a hybrid support tankiness frontline role. Speaking of the new stuff, I also heard that holy weapons will be in this game at the start now. What's the difference compared to the gear we already know?
The holy weapons are exclusive drops from the bosses in Cataclysm difficulty. The biggest difference is that every weapon type comes with its unique build and effect. They're not just adding stats and numbers. They can actually change how your skill work and completely change your way to play. For example, when Black Arrow gets its holy weapon, dodge power shot no longer costs energy. And when the Blasphemer equips their holy weapon, their basic attack gets weather damage, and their basic attack gets a weather damage area while in Zeal mode. So it's not just a simple gear upgrade when you got a holy weapon. It totally changes your playstyle. We've got many more unique effects waiting for all guild hunters to discover when they jump into the battle.
I know in specific, whenever you mentioned Blasphemer, that made me very excited. Just my basic attack gaining a wider damage area is super exciting, and I'm already thinking of so many different ways I can play and make use out of that. So you're telling me that before gear just boosted your stats, but now with these new unique weapons, they can completely change your playstyle?
Yeah, exactly. We must emphasize that we truly care about player experience. So basically, the design idea is like the holy weapon comes from the 3 bosses. Both designs and drops are related to the bosses. For example, the Flesh Eater drops Polearm Shield, Hammer, and Bow. General Harold drops Sword and Shield, Mace, Dual Blade, and Greatsword. The Cursed Moonway drops Holy Weapons for Daggers, Staff, and Catalyst.
Awesome. So I know that some people struggle with certain bosses, so this is a really cool idea because some people who prefer just to farm one boss will just focus on that one and specialize in that one just to get their specific weapon. So that's really cool. We've also heard a lot about the seasonal model for your dev updates, and I'm very curious about that. What can players expect from each season? Are they getting something new every time?
Yeah, of course. Season 1 is released with a long storyline we called Fate Chart, and the new events will come up with the phases during the whole seasons. One of the highlight feature is definitely goes the Soul Hunt. It will be arrived with Phase 3 of Season 1 in mid-August. Soul Hunt is a really interesting hunting gameplay event, full of elements like Soul Cocoon, Altar, and new scary monster will appear within. Taking Soul Cocoon as an example, when you carry it, you can sense the locations of other players. You can see other carriers in the big map. So you can definitely hand it to the merchant for rewards. Or if you want a bigger price, you can take the risk to start a dangerous challenge called Soul Harvest.
Awesome. That sounds really exciting for me because what it sounds like is a high risk, high reward,
Yeah.
aggressive kind of showdown for more skilled players. But for everyone who's not like me, what about the people who like to play like little rats, who prefer to play it safe? What can they expect and how can they benefit from this game mode?
Yeah, that's a good point. We consider this from the very first beginning of the design. If you don't want to run into the fight, just to avoid the Soul Cocoon carriers, focus on looting and collecting resources in normal areas. And then you can just head to the purification ritual when the timing is safe and right for you. So in this case, the experience may vary based on different playstyles.
That's great to hear. So basically, there's something here for everyone, no matter how you choose to play.
Yeah, exactly. There are still plenty of details to discover when the season goes live.
All right, that is a lot of information so far, but it's better than telling you guys, just showing you guys. So why don't you pop into a game and show everyone how all this new stuff actually plays?
Yeah, sure. Let me log in and show you how it works.
Awesome. I'm super excited. I know you can play Mistfall Hunter solo. However, I always recommend bringing some friends along. So, who is joining you today in your squad?
Yeah, I'll bring 2 of my teammates for this round, and let me show you the real gameplay. And Lich, can you be our host and explain what we play?
Yeah, of course. I'd love to. Awesome. So you're loaded in on the new weapon for the Withered Knight, the polearm and shield, and I see you have
Yeah.
a seer with you and a sorcerer with you.
Yes, that's me. I'm the Wither Knight with a polearm and shield.
Awesome. I noticed that you can still apply the withered mark with this weapon. So the withered mark is still a mechanic for the new weapon.
Yeah, it's not like the two-hand sword. Two-hand sword with a lot of different mechanics of the mark and the explosion. But you can also explode the mark with the polearm shield by only with your shield. You understand? Only with the you can
Only with
click
the
your red button for some shield attack, and you can explode the mark from the shield.
Awesome. And I just saw the spear throw. So you threw the spear at this elite and you instantly charged to it. Is that a new ability?
Yeah, it's a new ability. It allows you to just jump into the fight.
Awesome. And so you have to land the spear for it to work, so you still do have to aim.
Yeah, you have to aim. Of course, you have to aim.
Okay. Okay. I noticed there's a lot of charging attacks with this new weapon. So
Yeah.
was the design philosophy for this weapon just something to help the Wither Knight close the gap? Because I know before it
Yeah.
was a little bit difficult. Like you had your Thorn ability, you could grab them in. However, outside from that, it was kind of hard for you to get close to a ranged character or another trio team when you were playing in squads. So is this weapon supposed to make up for that weakness?
Yeah. The charging attack is the key mechanics of polearm shield. You can charge it up to 3 levels, and with higher level, you have longer charging distance and the more powerful attack. So you can, while you are charging, you can block damage from the front, and when you release the charge, you can dash. You can dash forward and attack your enemy.
I see. And so with this new shield, can it block as much as, say, like a sword and shield mercenary? Or is this more so supposed to be a mix of that, along with the offensive capabilities that, let's say, the other weapon had, like the two-handed sword? So is this full defensive, or is it more of a mix of the two?
Yeah, of course it's mixed. As you can see, Polearm shield, the Wither Knight's shield is a little bigger than the
Yes.
mercenaries. So it can have more mechanics. It also can block. It also can attack.
Awesome. So I know as far as internal gameplay goes, you guys have tested the polearm and shield extensively. What have you guys seen on the inside that the polearm and shield works with for the best classes and squads? Like, what do you prefer to team up with whenever you are playing the polearm and shield?
Polearm shield is more like tank. So I would recommend some decent DPS class like Black Arrow and Sorcerer. And of course, Polearm Shield also have DPS playstyle. So I think it can. We've tried like 3 Wither Knights or 1 Wither Knight with 2 mercenaries. They're also strong, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Is there a more of like I noticed there's these blocking mechanics, there's these charge mechanics. Are there different play styles for the polearm and shield itself? Like there's one play style where you have different abilities that are just full offensive and aggressive abilities, but there's other abilities that if you choose to just be completely supporting your team, that's an option
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. We have 2 playstyles. One is more DPS, and another is more tanky and can protect your teammates more.
Awesome. I heard there was a new skill where you can actually revive your teammates when they're down from range. Are we gonna get to see that today?
Yeah, maybe if I think I will try to use it if my teammates down, but I don't know. I think my teammates are pretty good.
So I notice right now that you don't have your full abilities whenever you switch to your secondary weapon if your main weapon is polearm and shield. Is that right? You have to pick between the two?
We have a special talent. Normally you have 2 skills for each different weapons. You have 2 skills for polearm and shield, and you also have 2 skills for great sword. But if you for example, if you want to focus on polearm shield, you can choose the enhanced polearm shield talent. It will give you 3 skills on polearm shield, but it will only cut. It also will cut one of the skills from the great sword. Totally, you have 4 skills, of course, but it's like 3 plus 1. Right now,
yeah. So if you
I'm
decide
just focused
you
on
just wanna
polearm shield. Yeah.
Yeah,
like this.
yeah, focus on that one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm using
The
a key.
gameplay here looks super interesting. Yeah, there's nothing really like this weapon so far in the game. I feel like this will change
definitely.
up the meta a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going
let's see how this
into
weapon
a
is on the
boss
boss.
fight. We're going to a boss fight.
I imagine this weapon would do very well on boss fights for your team, or maybe even just
Yeah.
solo. This weapon just seems really good all around.
Yeah, and as you can see, my my teammates activate the flower knot. So yeah, we're facing the hard mode.
Oh, that's right. So now that you have ranged capabilities with this new weapon on Withered Knight,
Yeah.
you can kind of do damage from a distance that you couldn't do before.
Yes. Yeah, the
Wow, that block looks really good too.
yeah, I'm good at it, I think. Yeah, but yeah, the hard mode of Curse Moonway is definitely pretty hard.
Yes, it's a great challenge for anyone who's looking for a challenge on these boss fights, along with some great rewards as well.
Yeah, and the holy weapons comes from the hard mode.
Yes, the Cataclysm mode. Is this Cataclysm mode or not?
Yeah, this is, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, sorry.
hopefully we get to see a...
Sorry, sorry, I was wrong. It's not. So the Cataclysm mode is only for Brandguard. So I think we'll see later. Yeah, we'll see later.
Nice.
Yeah, see.
I really like the
you can
animations
throw
and the combos.
your polearm and jump in and kick your enemy away.
Right. Yeah, it almost feels like a fighting game.
Yeah, and when you're jumping, you can change your direction with your mouse and try to kick your enemy on the wall. And if you kick them on the wall, it will stun your enemy.
Wow, this weapon looks really, really good, I'll be honest.
And of course, like you are in 3 versus 3 PvP, you can jump in and catch one of the enemy and kick them back to your teammates. Something like that.
Oh, just like that, yeah. The weapon seems very strong and very versatile. I feel like if you're really good with mechanics in this game with this weapon, you can pretty much do a ton of utility and support for your team that you previously could not do on Withered Knight.
Yes, and it's also very good looking, right?
Yes, all the animations are super clean. The design is also really nice too.
Yeah, we've been working on this game for like nearly 3 years, and our our artists, they are getting better and better.
I can clearly tell. I know the first class that you added publicly was the Seer,
Yeah.
one of the newer classes, and that has come such a long way since it was first introduced. It felt like it's been in the game since the beginning.
Yes.
However, the Wither Knight, last Steam Next Fest, with the first iteration, it felt like it already belonged in the game, and it's been there since the beginning.
Yeah.
Everything just fit. The design fit. All the animations fit. It was very Mistfall. I was very impressed with it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Let's see if you get anything good.
Yeah. Okay. Anything good? Yeah, I think
So
our
there is
team
a lot
pretty
more
strong.
loot from the bosses.
Yeah.
Nice. 2 legendaries in the squad mode.
Yeah. Yeah, we have nice teammates. And in this kind of game, your teammates, I think they're the most. They're the most important stuff to find a nice teammate.
I agree.
Yeah.
My teammates aren't, they don't really share much loot with me, but hopefully I can find some teammates like this. I noticed there is mist all over this zone. This was not previously there. What is this?
Yeah,
It looks really cool.
Yeah, we've upgraded the atmosphere of this map. Yes, we want to add some like a mystery vibe of this map.
Yeah, it looks way better. So this isn't
Yes.
like any kind of special mode or anything. This is just normally the map.
It's the I think it's the difficulty 2. It's not the entrance difficulty. So it looks more dangerous.
I see. So on normal mode, this won't be here, but in this chaos mode, it will be here, and you
in
kind of
chaos
have
mode.
to pay attention. There could be someone. I understand.
Yeah, yes. And and also with the mist, you cannot see very far. So yeah, you have to be careful with the long distance enemies.
That's great, but it also gives an advantage to melee as well. Previously in open areas like that, where you could just kind of get shot from really far away, now you can kind of close the distance a little bit before they can see you.
Yes,
That's nice.
Yes, definitely. Yes. Okay, yeah.
It's always
I'm checking my
impressive
weapons.
with-
Yeah, they're really good looking.
Yes, that is the legendary polearm and shield, right?
Yeah, yes.
Nice.
Yeah, you can see my fancy combo moves.
Yes, and the design really fits with the armor as well.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Nice run. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting out.
Nice.
Okay. So what do you think of this new class?
I would have previously never touched a different class other than my Blasphemer Seer. I love it too much. However, this
Okay.
new polearm and shield plays like the playstyle that I love from Blasphemer.
Yeah.
However, it's on a different class, so I'm
Yeah.
actually very excited to try this myself.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe we can see Lich with Wither Knight.
I will try it, yes.
Yeah. I think you may be the top one blasphemers of all the servers, and you may try to be the top one of Wither Knight.
I will try my best. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. So what should we try for our second run? Any suggestions?
What about for the second run? I'd like to see you use one of the new holy weapons. What about mercenary?
Cool, of course. I'm a master of mercenary.
Awesome. I would love to hunt you down and steal it myself, but not today, I guess.
Yeah, careful. You might be the one getting ganked by me instead. All right, let's
So
jump
since you-
into the game.
Since you're bringing holy weapons into the run, let's make it a little more interesting, and I will challenge you to extract with at least 30,000 Gilden blood.
30,000. Okay, that's actually a pretty tough challenge. But all right, I'll do my best to make it happen. Yeah, you can see my big
Awesome.
hammer.
Yeah, I love the new design for the holy weapon here. It looks really cool, but I also see that you're wearing a different armor set. What is that?
It's a new cosmetic set. Yes. Normally, you have to purchase a battle pass to get it. But in our global launch, we are giving it freely. As long as you launch our game and log in for 7 days, you can unlock the battle pass for free. For free. We give everyone for free. You can get this cool new outfit.
Awesome. So you can get this new cool cosmetic set completely free just by playing the game.
Yeah. Play the game and log in for 7 days. And Peep will give you that, okay?
Mm-hmm. So I noticed the design for this holy weapon. It kind of looks like the boss Otto, the Flesh Eater. Is that where you would obtain this weapon from?
Yeah, you'll get it from the Flesh Eater.
Awesome. I also see that there's a bit of an AoE effect happening whenever you charge a skill. Is that the special ability of this weapon?
Yes. That's the special ability for this holy weapon, for this hammer.
Awesome. Can you explain in detail what it does? I see that it kind of has a decent radius whenever you fully charge something. Does it slow? Does it knock people back? Does it deal damage?
Yeah. Whenever you max out the charge attack, it pops up an AoE explosion around you. And plus, it applied a slow effect and cuts the enemy's dodge range.
Wow, it looks very, very strong. So you have more utility than before. If you're a
Yes.
hammer mercenary wielding this weapon in the middle of a team fight, you can
Yes.
provide so much more value than before just by playing normally, like you would charge your skills, and you now have a super powerful effect happening. That's really cool.
Yeah. Giant hammer is very hard to track down your enemies when your enemy very they are very agile and it's
Right.
hard to track them down. But with that holy weapon, it's easily you can slow them down and reduce their dodge range and easy to kill them.
Right. It feels like it provides another kind of skill level as well.
Yes.
Utilizing this new ability, and then being able to track your opponents with your hammer skills. Previously, maybe they won't expect it, like they think they have enough range on you, but it looks like it may even like slow your evade distance and slow you down as well, so I feel like you could close the distance a lot easier now.
Yeah. So holy weapon, they are really strong. They're really powerful.
And you said they only drop from Cataclysm mode on this map, correct?
Yes, on this map and from the boss. But also, you can sell it. You can sell on the auction house. If you have enough golden blood, you can buy it from the auction house.
Awesome. And that's really cool because you mentioned before that specific bosses drop specific weapons.
Yes.
So if some people want to, the term is target farm. So if they want to target farm just Flesh Eater, just for those weapons, because maybe they sell the most, maybe there's people playing that class a lot,
Yes.
they can focus on that. So that's really good for people who just like to rat, people who just like the PvE as well.
Yes,
Or
yes.
just, play the auction house and make a bunch of money. So that's really cool.
Yes.
Like, these new endgame holy weapons added so much more to the endgame PvE content. Just because there's always something that you want to be farming, something you want to be doing. So that's really good.
Yes. And and because we have auction house, we tried our best to balance all of the holy weapons, but there are always classes people love more. So I think
Right.
like some more stylish classes, their holy weapons must be more expensive in the auction house.
Right.
So yeah, you can.
Yes.
Yeah, if you like PvP, if you like loot, you can track them down, and you can try to find the specific boss for that weapon.
That's awesome.
So as you can see, we are in the north part of the Burn Guard. We only have a south part of Burn Guard on our last Steamfest playtest. It kind of we bring back the new area.
Oh, awesome.
This place finally open.
And
I also
yeah,
noticed that you've already gotten
yeah.
2 holy treasures as well. Is the loot in Cataclysm much
Yeah.
better than the other
Yeah,
maps?
of course, much better. Yeah, of course, much better. Higher rewards come with higher risk.
Right. So in Cataclysm, are the mobs also more difficult as well? Like they do more damage, they have more
Yeah.
health?
Yeah, they are more smart and they do more damage. You have to equip better gears to log in the Cataclysm mode.
Awesome. I'm very excited to see how this holy weapon will do versus, I think that's the Flesh Eater on this map.
Yes, I think. I think one of
You have to go into the unlocked side.
yeah. My teammates just they locked me out. What happened to him?
Yeah, you have to go around. Only one side opens.
Yes. So are you a Hammer player? Are you a Hammer fan?
I used to play Hammer,
Okay.
like 2 years ago in the first
Oh.
playtest. However, I feel like the Blasphemer Tiny Hammer is... Oh, there's team.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. I'll focus.
Those little woodlings are on the move again.
Well, you have no teammate. He's in the boss room.
I have only one
Something's
teammate here.
wrong. You'd better plan your escape route.
But it is a support seer with a hammer merc, so
Yes.
should be fine.
Yeah.
Plus you have the unique weapon.
What's my hammer? Oh,
Nice, you charged it. I saw
Yes.
that.
help me. Oh.
That was a good evade on the withered marks.
Charge.
Really good
Down.
Oak Shatter.
Yeah.
Wow, you get so much value because this is how you would be playing normally before, but now you get so much more value with the holy weapon as well.
Yes, and this area is good for me. It's very narrow.
Yes.
It's just like my perfect spot.
That holy weapon looks very good in team fights.
Yeah,
I am very excited to have
Look
that on
at
my
it.
team.
Look at it.
Yeah, the
Isn't it
design
beautiful?
is so cool too.
Yes. Okay, all
That
right.
is one thing that Mistfall
I'm getting
Hunter
a bell.
does so good.
Yes.
Nice, and you can just save that extract for later whenever you're ready too.
Yes. I won't go now because
Oh, he had
I won't leave my teammates.
he had a holy sword.
Yeah, holy sword. Yes, I have a holy sword. It's not a holy sword.
Nice.
It's just only a legendary sword.
Oh,
It's a legendary one. Yes.
Those little woodlings are on the move again.
I think they would have killed me if they have holy sword.
can you leak at what some of maybe what the sword does? Are you able to tell me or no?
Okay.
Or
Do
is
you
it a
remember
surprise?
the General Harold? What kind of
Yes.
elements he used?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, it's I'll tell you, it's the sword from General Harold. So it can
Okay,
do some
so
frost effect to enemies.
okay, I see. I I will wait to see the rest myself on launch.
Yes.
But that sounds incredibly strong. I'm very excited to see that.
No, it's very hard for us to balance those holy effects. We want players to of course we want it to be strong. So players
Hmm.
they will want the holy weapons more, but we don't want make it too impossible to fight. In
Right.
Mistfall Hunter, we don't want to gears, weapons, controls everything. We want to players. If you have better skills, you can also you can always kill better. You can always kill enemies with better equipment.
Right. Yeah, so far this weapon doesn't seem so strong that if I didn't have one, I wouldn't be able to beat you. I would still be able to put up a fight. However,
Yes.
there's also still that risk, like you bring it in and I can just take it from you. So
Yes.
you get the
Yes.
power of the weapon, but you're also risking it by bringing it in. So that's really nice.
Yes. Yes. It's very expensive.
Now, you said you could sell these on the auction house. Is there going to be a cap, like a limit on how expensive you can list this item? Or is it the longer that the season goes on, sort of like the limit for how expensive it can be increases, like previous tests?
For some of these rare items, we don't want to limit the price. We want the market to decide the prices. So yeah, if
Right.
you are strong and if you are experienced player, so you have when season 1 goes alive, you can go straight to those bosses. You can loot the holy weapons first, and of course you can then by that time those weapons will be very expensive.
Nice. So there is still benefit early on in the game going for these very rare, expensive items because
Yes, of
even if you
course.
don't use it yourself, you can still make a big profit. That's nice.
Yes.
Your inventory's already full of legendaries and
Yeah.
treasure
Yeah.
just from the Cataclysm mode. That's very nice to
Yeah,
see.
that's the Cataclysm mode. Yeah. If you have you have nice skills, you have nice teammates, you have better gear. Yeah, this mode is just for you.
That's nice. A lot of games in this genre get that part wrong, where it feels like the risk you're taking for bringing in better gear or fighting harder PvE, it's never equal to how much loot you get. But Mistfall Hunter really does that right in where you always feel rewarded for the amount of risk you're taking.
Yes, and you can see a lot of players, even though they are not that rich, but by the time they have enough gears, they will jump in right to the higher difficulty because yeah, it's very intense in this higher difficulty.
Right. It always feels like there's a different play style or gameplay for whatever you prefer. So like the rats, the people who prefer to play it safe, maybe you just go in here with the minimum amount of gear required and there's not a scary team, so you make a lot of money and not have to really fight anyone too scary. So that's nice.
Yeah, and yeah, you can always write in catalyst mode. Yeah, you will have higher risk, but also you will have higher rewards. And we have some very talented level designers. They are very familiar with their own map. So when we play testing, they are very good at writing.
Yes, yes.
you feel familiar with map, you feel familiar with mechanics. You don't always have to fight people. Fight fight against other players. You can always rat. It's a lot of spaces for you to rat and gain rewards.
Right, and in addition with the last playtest, I noticed there were a lot more ways for you to extract compared to before.
Yes.
So that also helps out that playstyle a lot more. So you're not always forced to fight somebody.
Yes. Okay, that's another bell.
Nice, and like I said, there's all those different ways to escape there. There's a lot of different ways.
Yes, you can escape from these bells, and you can also escape from the ferry if you killed other players. And yeah, you can
Right.
also okay. We're going. My teammate is my teammates is leaving. They think they have my inventory is full.
That is one thing I love about Mistfall Hunter is that you can actually take these kind of extract keys and open them whenever you want after you
Yes.
have it, and you can kind of just leave the portal there if you choose, or whenever you want to leave, you can just leave.
Yes, there's a lot of decisions you can make around the extraction. Yeah, we are going
Awesome.
up.
I think you got more than 30,000.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, we have good teammates. Yeah, and I think we're lucky enough. You know, we killed 3 players with only 2 people. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think we've reached the.
Nice, and it tracked your kills too.
Yes. Whew. It's a nice run, and thank you, Lich.
Awesome, thank you.
Awesome. Not bad. We got pretty lucky this run, and honestly, I have to thank my Angel teammates for the help.
Thank you for the very entertaining run, How. I'm super excited with the new North and South Zone changes. Brandigard feels completely different. The new unique holy weapons come with their own unique mechanics. This completely will change my playstyle, I know, many of my teammates. It provides a new way for a lot of the high-skill PvP players to play their beloved characters. Also, the new cosmetic set, that Sleeping Dragon set, is completely free just by logging in for 7 days. The rewards are seriously stacked. I'm very excited to try. I can't wait to play.
Yes, and we'll keep bringing more updates and new contents in the future. So make sure to follow the official channels for more news.
That's awesome. And don't forget, once Season 1 goes live, all you have to do is log in for 7 days to claim the new Sleeping Dragon cosmetic set. It's really free, so don't miss out on the launch reward. So we've seen the new content, we've shown off the gameplay, and now we're getting to the part that I personally am looking forward to the most. The dev team collected a bunch of comments from players across their official Discord, YouTube, Twitch, and all their other communities. Some are questions, some are complaints, and some are really interesting thoughts from the community. So today, I'll be representing all the players out there and putting How on the spot, and let's see how he answers each one. For the first question, optimization is terrible. Can the devs fix this game's optimization? I've got a 3060, and last time I tested it, cranking the graphics too high turned the whole game into a slideshow. Are y'all just forcing us to buy new rigs to play this? So the players don't really hold back, and I'm very honestly surprised that you're going to be answering this question directly today. So let's start with a direct hit right away.
Okay. That's a nice one. This Skill Hunter really hit one of our biggest problem right away. Looking back at the last test, performance was definitely one of the biggest issues we need to fix. It was something we knew we had to improve. Just like we mentioned in our previous developer update, performance optimization has been one of our main focus recently. After the Scream Next Fest, we immediately create a team focused on the optimization and started working on improvements. Over the past month, we've released nearly 100 patches, many of them focused on improving performance. And from that, we're seeing now the improvements have been pretty significant. But I also want to say this, optimization is not something that ends when the game launches. We'll keep improving the game through the future updates and continue working to give players a smoother experience. And we also hope everyone can jump back in, try the game again, and see the improvements for yourself.
Nice. As a player myself and also a streamer of the game, I've played every playtest publicly. I've played in private tests. I totally understand where this person's coming from. Performance has always been something that players cared about.
Yeah.
A few days ago, I tried the latest build from the development team, and honestly, I could really see the big improvements that the game has done. You guys have come such a long way in the past year. Between every public playtest, you guys have patched over and over and over to fix the performance issues, and it's only continuing to get better, I imagine, as long as the game goes on as well. As a player, it feels like the team's really been listening to the community feedback. That's something I can really appreciate from these games. Most importantly, they're actually making fast and relevant changes according to that feedback. When Mistfall Hunter officially launches on July 30th, UTC 0100, everyone can jump in and try it for yourselves. Then we'll see if the improvements are really as good as House says, and if they can make all the players who have been following the game happy. Moving on to the second question from Best Wen. The class balance is terrible right now, especially with Shadow Strix being way too strong. Now, I can kind of understand where this player is coming from, because previously Shadow Strix felt like it was overwhelming with their fast-hitting attacks and how fast they could stagger you. Also with their hypermobility, how fast they could engage you and how fast they could disengage. So it looks like everyone is waiting for you guys to give us an answer about Shadow Strix and balance in general. So how are you guys looking at class balance, and what exactly is the approach behind it?
Yeah, that's I think you understand how hard for Mistfall Hunter to balance every class and every build. We want to have every class to play just totally different, and we want them to have totally different abilities and skills. So it's very hard to balance them, and we never take class balance lightly. And after every test, we carefully look at the player feedback and real gameplay data to make adjustments. Just like we mentioned in our pre-launch developer update, we've gone through and tuned the skill values for multiple classes. When it comes to class balance, there's no such thing as perfect answer. Every class will have its own strengths and weaknesses. For example, like Shadow Strix, you said, he has, I think the tier 1 movement ability, but it's very hard to for him to when he's facing some tanky classes like Mercenary
Right.
and of course, Polearm Shield.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think, I believe the launch version will give players who had concerns before a different impression for the game.
That's great. And honestly, I think Mistfall Hunter has done actually a pretty good job when it comes to class balance, mainly because the most important part is that each class has its own unique identity and is designed for different types of players who prefer different kinds of gameplay. So, like you mentioned, they have they can have very polarizing matchups where they have strengths and weaknesses. So the important part is it's on the player, not the class, to be able to know that weakness and
Yes.
exploit that weakness whenever you're fighting different classes. But after playing so many different games, I've noticed something pretty funny. No matter what game it is, players always end up focusing on the weaknesses of their own class, and they always
Yes.
say it's weak no matter what, even if the statistics say that it is very strong. And sometimes the moment they get taken down by another class, the reaction is just instantly that class is way too strong or their class is weak. Everyone always feels like the other side has the better class. Just like right now, some people are saying Shadow Strix is too strong, but once everyone gets more time with the game, and they really learn each class, and not just the classes themselves, but learn the game, the in-depth mechanics, whether that be the special evade system, the special recovery, or that just you learn how to react to their moveset better, or you learn what their skills are. From my own experience across all these different tests, I have about 1,000 hours in this game at least. I really feel like the team has put a lot of thought into the balance. The strengths and weaknesses of all the different classes are carefully tuned. There isn't one class that can just dominate everyone without effort, because again, it really comes down to the player and the class knowledge, knowing about the strengths and weaknesses of all the other classes in their own class. So yeah, it really does take some effort and knowledge to beat the other players.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Yes, but I think you can see we believe we have the ability to keep improving and make more players satisfied.
Awesome. Let's move on to the next question then. So this player said, what exactly do you want Mistfall Hunter to be? Is it a hardcore PvP competitive game or a PvE game where you can slowly develop your character and research builds?
This actually a really good question. As you can see, I think Mistfall Hunter is you cannot simply say that Mistfall Hunter is what kind of a game. It's not a simple PvP game. It's not a simple action game. It's not a simple co-op game. I think we want to Mistfall Hunter just to be unique, just to be Mistfall Hunter. We want to give you some experience that you haven't experienced in any other games before. So, from the very first beginning, when we designed the Mistfall Hunter, our goals was to create a PvE game. It's not just pure PvP game or not a pure PvE game. We want to combine the PvE and the PvE experience together and try to make something new. So both PvP and PvE are equally important parts of the experience. But the player can choose the way they want to play based on their own preferences. So at the end of the day, what we hope is that Mistfall Hunter becomes a game whether you can play it your own. You can play it your own way instead forcing every player just to be one type of player.
Awesome. And I think that's one thing that Mistfall Hunter does very, very well. I have so many different friends who they don't like PvP or maybe they don't like PvE. However, there's something for everyone in this game. I have friends who just like to sit in the camp and just look at the auction house and buy things that are cheaper than what they should be and just relist them as something more expensive. And that's the way they like to play. And you can do that in this game.
Yes.
If you just like PvE, there are the new bosses and the holy weapons that you can farm essentially and try to avoid PvP the best you can. If you only play for PvP, there are many ways for you to find players and hunt them down, and then you make your money by taking their loot. So there's something for everybody in this game. There's people who just love exploring the world as well. Your map designs are gorgeous. The new map, the Hollowed Grove, is beautiful. There's ocean scenery there too. If I know my first few games on that map, I just walked around and looked at everything. I know some of my friends did that as well. They just didn't do anything. All they did was walk around and just stare at how gorgeous some of the map design is. The best part is this game never forces you into one play style because it is a viable way to make currency in this game just by playing however you want, really. If you want to fight, go for it. If you want to focus on looting and building your gear, that works too. If you want to sit in the camp and just play the auction house, that's perfectly fine too. If you want to explore and take your time, you can do that too. you are not forced to do anything. There's no time constraints. There's no feeling of missing out. You can just play the game. Every way to play it is very fun. I think that freedom is what makes Mistfall Hunter very special. Everyone can just find their own way to play.
Yes, you put it perfectly.
Awesome. Let's move on to the next stuff I wanted to show you. So this was some fan art done
Okay.
of Pip waiting for the release. And this next one, every time when I head back to base,
Yes.
you have Sokja yelling at you all the time that there's a new notification. So that's just some stuff from the community.
Yeah.
I really love the Mistfall Hunter community. There
Yes.
is a lot of cool artwork they've done, a lot of funny memes they've done. So I really think that you've done a good job at building a nice community, and there's just so much this game has to offer.
Yeah. Our guild answer are basically artists and the meme masters who happen to play games. Discord keeps surprising me every day. There are so many creative ideas and funny moments that I can barely keep up. We've got a lot of players with huge imaginations. So we also welcome everyone to join our official Discord and share your ideas. You can find the info at the bottom of the screen.
Great. And then one last one. Could planners quit shifting requirements daily? My keyboard's taking a beating. Is this one
Uh,
from the dev team?
yeah, okay. I have to admit, we probably pushed the team too hard. In the last few months, we received so much feedbacks and making updates with non-stop. But I want to make one thing clear. We're not changing things randomly. Every change is about to making sure players can have better experience when the game launches.
That's great, and that's very exciting to hear. I know you guys have made so many new great changes. You guys are working very, very hard. That's all the time we have for today. If you still have feedback or you want to share your thoughts with the dev team, feel free to join our official community.
Yes.
This link is right below, and trust me, the devs really do read through your comments one by one. Today we talked about the new classes, some of the new holy weapons. We showed off some gameplay and explored the new map. We even answered some of the biggest community questions about optimization and balance. We covered a lot of stuff. And for everyone watching, here's the key thing to remember. Mistfall Hunter launches globally on PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam July 30th at 0100 UTC. It's a brand new dark fantasy extraction game, and after joining multiple tests myself, I can honestly say this is a game you do not want to miss.
Exactly. After all this waiting, we're finally ready to meet everyone. The team has been working non-stop on updates and optimization because we want players to have the best experience possible from day one. Search Mistfall Hunter on Steam, add it to your library, and we'll see you in the game.
I seriously cannot wait. I've been looking forward to Mistfall Hunter for years. Mistfall Hunter gets a big recommendation from me. I cannot recommend it enough.
Thank you for your support, Lich. And if you really enjoy the game, don't forget to leave us a recommended review on Steam. It means a lot to our team. So we'll see you in the world of Weaverwitch. So bye everyone.
Bye.